Now let us try to solve some on derivatives. Okay, let us take first problem, that is derivative of a constant function y is equal to f of x is equal to c. Okay, where c is constant. Okay, so let us see that. Okay, so f dash of x is limit delta x tends to 0. Now this is f of x plus delta x minus f of x divided by delta x, right? So this would be limit delta x tends to 0. So this is c minus c divided by delta x, which is equal to 0. Okay, so or you can consider as d by dx of c, which is 0. Okay, now let us look at another problem. So derivative of f of x, which is x to the power of n, where n is a rational number, where n is a rational number. Okay, now f dash of x is a limit delta x tends to 0. Okay, so this is f of x plus delta x minus f of x divided by delta x, right? And which is equal to limit as delta x tends to 0 x plus delta x to the power of n minus x to the power of n divided by delta x, right? Okay, so which is equal to limit, this is delta x plus x, okay, tending to x. Okay, so this would be x plus delta x to the power of n minus x to the power of n divided by x plus delta x minus x. So we have taken adding and subtracting x in the denominator. So this would lead to n multiplied x to the power of n minus 1. Okay, and by using the limit as x tends to a, x to the power of n minus a to the power of n divided by x minus a, which is n e to the power of n minus 1. Okay, so or we can say that as equal to d by dx of x to the power of n is n x to the power of n minus 1. Okay, okay, let us see one more problem. Now the derivative of f of x is e to the power of x. So f dash of x is limit x delta x tends to 0 f of x plus delta x minus f of x divided by delta x. This is limit delta x tends to 0, e to the power of x plus delta x minus e to the power of x divided by delta x, right? Now this will be equal to e to the power of x. Now this is a limit delta x tends to 0, e to the power of a delta x minus 1 divided by delta x, okay, which is equal to e to the power of x multiplied 1 is e to the power of x, or we can write d by dx of e to the power of x is equal to e to the power of x. Okay, now we'll see the derivative of the function f of x as a log x to the base e. Okay, so that would be f dash of x. Okay, let us substitute as limit x delta x tends to 0, log of x plus delta x minus log x to the base e, right, divided by delta x. We have taken limit delta x tends to 0, f of x plus delta x minus f of x by delta x. Now this would be equal to the limit delta x tends to 0, that is log of x plus delta x by x, okay, divided by delta x. Now when I further simplify this, limit delta x tends to 0, this will be log of 1 plus delta x by x, right, divided by delta x. Okay, further let us simplify this. Now this is limit x tends to 0, this is x by delta x, okay, this is a log to the base e, and this is 1 plus delta x by x, right, and this is multiplied into 1 by x, okay, so which is equal to this is 1 by x, right, log hold on, limit delta x, okay, at delta x tends to 0, this is a log plus delta x by x, okay, this is delta x by x, okay, further one by x log e, okay, now this is a limit delta x tends to 0, 1 plus delta x by x to the power delta x by x, okay, further, which is equal to 1 by x log to the base e. And this I can also write limit as delta x tends to 0, so I can write delta x by x also tends to 0. 1 plus delta x by x to the power of delta x by x, right? So this is 1 by x multiplied log e to the base e, which is 1. So this is 1 by x, or d by dx of log x to the base e is 1 by x. Okay. Now we'll find the derivative of f of x, which is sine x. Now f dash of x is a limit delta x tends to 0, f of x plus delta x minus f of x divided by delta x, right? So this is equal to let us substitute that. So limit as delta x tends to 0 sine x plus delta x minus sine x divided by delta x. Okay. Now this is equal to limit delta x tends to 0. Now this is 2 cos x plus delta x by 2, okay, sine delta x by 2, right? So divided by delta x. Okay. This is equal to limit delta x tends to 0. Now this would be cos of x plus delta x by 2, right? And this is sine delta x by 2 divided by delta x by 2. Okay. Okay, and for the limit delta x tends to 0, this is cos x plus delta x by 2 multiplied into limit delta x by 2 tends to 0. This is sine delta x by 2 divided by delta x by 2. Okay. Now this is equal to cos x multiplied 1, right? So which is equal to cos x, d by dx of sine x is cos x. Okay. Now move further, try to solve some more problems. Okay, now let us see tan with respect to tan. So derivative of f of x, which is tan x. Okay, so f dash of x is limit x delta x tends to 0, f of x plus delta x minus f of x divided by delta x, which is equal to a limit delta x tends to 0. So this is tan of x plus delta x minus tan x divided by delta x, right? Now, which is equal to limit x delta x tends to 0. Now tan we can write as sine by cos, sine x plus delta x divided by cos x plus delta x, okay, minus sine x by cos x divided by delta x, right? Now further, this is limit delta x tends to 0. Now this by cross multiplying, okay, we get a sine of x plus delta x multiplied into cos x minus cos x plus delta x multiplied by sine x divides by we have delta x, right, and in the denominator we have cos x plus delta x and cos x. Okay, and further, now this is limit x tends to 0, delta x tends to 0. I'll separate it. So 1 by this is I'll take cos x plus delta x cos x multiplied this is sine, okay, this would be x plus delta x minus x divided by this is delta x, right? Now applying limits on both the sides, so limit delta x tends to 0, this is 1 by cos of x plus delta x, and this is cos x, right? This is limit delta x tends to 0. This is sine delta x by delta x, which is 1, okay, and this will be 1 by cos square x when you substitute delta x as 0, cos square x, and this is 1, which is secant square x, or that is d by dx of tan x is secant square x.